First, the top headlines. Manipur creates history with induction of INS Imphal First Visakhapatnam class warship. Supreme Court issues direction for ensuring burial or cremation of bodies. World Meitei Council reaches the target milestone of 1 lakh online petitions, optimistic that United Nations will now reassess the bias. Press release. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur and Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Good afternoon and welcome to 3:30 p.m. ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up the top stories. In a historic moment for Manipur and the entire northeastern region of India, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh took to microblogging site X on November 27 to announce the special significance of INS Imphal, the first Visakhapatnam class warship named after the capital of the state of Manipur. INS Imphal holds special significance as it is the first Visakhapatnam class warship named after the capital of the northeast state of India. We extend our sincere gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for his unwavering support in advancing our country's defense capabilities. A proud moment for the people of Manipur as the nation honors the people of Manipur and the Northeast with such initiative and progress under the visionary leadership of PM Modi, the Chief Minister stated. The announcement came ahead of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh's revelation on the microblogging platform that tomorrow, on November 28, he will attend the christ unveiling of INS Imphal, the latest guided missile stealth destroyer of the Indian Navy in New Delhi. The ship was named Imphal during the launching ceremony on 28 April 2019, and it is the first capital warship to be named after a city in the northeastern region of India, mentioned the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in his post, highlighting the historical importance of the naval milestones. The Supreme Court on Tuesday issued direction for ensuring the burial or cremation of bodies lying in mortuaries in Manipur, where ethnic clashes had claimed several lives in May. A bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud noted that a report filed by the Apex Court appointed all-women committee of former High Court judges headed by Justice retired Geeta Mittal has indicated the position of the bodies that are lying in mortuaries in the northeastern state. The bench, also comprising Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Misra, says the report indicated that 169 of the 175 bodies have been identified while 6 have not been identified. It noted that of the 169 identified bodies, 81 have been claimed by the next of kin, while 88 have not been claimed. The bench observed that the state government has identified 9 sites where the burial or cremation can take place. Bearing in mind the fact that violence in the state of Manipur had taken place in May 2023, it would not be either appropriate or proper to keep the bodies which have not been identified or claimed indefinitely in the mortuaries, it says. The Apex Court is seized of a batch of pleas, including those seeking court-monitored probes into cases of violence, besides measures for relief and rehabilitation. During the hearing on Tuesday, the bench directed that last rites can be done by family members for identified and claimed bodies at any of the 9 sites without any hindrance by any other parties. It said state authorities will inform the next of kin of the identified bodies which have already been claimed about the sites. The bench said this exercise must be carried out on or before December 4th. It says the collector and the superintendent of police, SP, would be at liberty to take all appropriate steps for the maintenance of law and order so as to ensure that the burials or cremations take place in an orderly manner. In the events that DNA samples have not been drawn at the stage when the autopsies were conducted, the state shall ensure drawing of such samples before the process of the burial cremation takes place, the apex court said. The bench said it would hear on December 4th the issues raised in the committee's report about acceptance of ex gratia to kin of the victims. The committee, headed by Justice retired Geeta Mittal, also includes Justices retired Shalini P. Joshi and Asha Menon. Manipur descended into chaos and untrammeled violence in May over a High Court order directing the state government to consider including the non-tribal Meitei community in the list of scheduled tribes. World Meitei Council has been able to receive the milestone target for 1 lakh online signatures for re-evaluation and amendment of the UN press release to ensure a more equitable and comprehensive understanding of the current crisis in the state. In a release issued yesterday, it has been expressed that the milestone was reached on 26 November amidst the active internet ban for the general public of Manipur, and such an endeavor has been a formidable challenge. The release added that since the milestone target has been reached, it is optimistic that the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner of Human Rights will now reassess the biased press release issued by the special mandate holders. It is evident that the overwhelming support stems from the collective disappointment that the United Nations has seemingly endorsed the global propaganda of the Kuki community by unjustly favoring them due to their Christian religion, minority, and victimhood claim. The press release lacks balance and impartiality, potentially perpetuating a divisive narrative. The petition disputes several points raised in the press release, including the portrayal of the conflict as religious, gender-based, incited by hate speech, the characterization of the Kuki community as an ethnic minority, and their portrayal as victims. It sheds light on the complex dynamics of the conflict, emphasizing the Meitei community status as the indigenous and endangered community in India. The petition addresses the grave consequences of the alleged ethnic cleansing of the Meiteis in Chin Kuki-dominated districts on May 3, 2023, marking the onset of the ongoing Manipur violence. Additionally, it exposes the primary cause of the issue as alleged illicit plans, actions, and aggression associated with Chin Kuki narco-terrorist groups, their political representatives, and militant factions operating under suspension of operations through agreements with the government, all motivated by the common goal of establishing a separate nation, Zelengam, which has never existed. The count will be officially closed by the World Meitei Council on Saturday, December 2, 2023. The petition, along with a total number of signatures, will then be submitted to the United Nations OHCHR through the official channel. MWC has also appealed to all those who have not yet signed the petition to sign the appeal if it has not been done so yet, and gather signatures from family and friends. In response to the call of Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF, several members of Kuki Zo community today came out on the streets of Jianthuiliu to participate in the nationwide mass rally pressing for their demands of separate administration. During the rally, protesters can be heard raising the slogans that as Meitei government down down, separate administration the only solution. Mention may be made that Tangkhul Frontal Organization have already announced not to take out any rallies in Tangkhul Naga dominated areas without their permission. It may also be mentioned that ITLF had earlier announced of carrying today's proposed nationwide rally in 21 cities of Chennai, Delhi, Assam, Kolkata, Mumbai. No reports of untoward incident have been reported so far. Also in the news, members of Arambai Tengol along with police personnel of Kumbi police station today carried out a cleanliness drive along the Kumbi-Wangu State Highway, where muds have been scattered by tractors after plowing and harvesting in the fields. The cleanliness drive was participated by volunteers of Arambai Tengol. 35 unit Kumbi and cleanliness drive was carried out from Kumbi police station to welcome to Kumbi gate location through Kumbi Kaithal. Speaking during the cleanliness drive, officer in charge of Kumbi police station, Dorendro, expressed that owing to the cold winter season, the muds which are being carried up and scattered by tractors after doing their agricultural work in the fields have become a reason for causing accidents on the roads, besides causing inconveniences to students and other commuters. He thus expressed that the cleanliness drive has been carried out to ease the inconveniences of the people, and he also appealed to all tractor owners to clean their muds after reaching the roads and before traveling in order to avoid such inconveniences.
lambi sokte lekhom na pesale lebesa monoga lilas na tasala kan lekhom na ji chothorok pa machine bono ga gari mcha maroi gari mcha bai thoriba de second thoriba kangu jingji gi kano sinda ngasa gi lekhom yang ji ta ka accident thokpi changji yamna wang bai tare huji ngasi muk so khoina sum thabuk suri ngai timing sida khoina college gate yoksalom tamda bai thobam anga ni khak accident thoi Toy box and Gary Ama Tanganabati, and the common lands, the Tom Digi, Nambigi, slip by time, slipper web. Assume book can be talked about is in housing now. Yam section, Gary Tabum to the
After a consultative meeting of the Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur held at Ima Kunthok Hanbi, Shanglane on 23rd November, jointly attended by Senior Advocate Khaide Mani, ST DCM President Diraj Yumnam, P. Sonamani, retired SSP, retired IAS, Dr. R.K. Nimai, Professor Yumnam, Premananda, Head of Department of Law, Manipur University, Manipur University's retired Professor T.H. Ratan Kumar, retired District and Sessions Judge A. Nautuneshwari Devi, social activist Dr. Y. Kiran, Founder Secretary STDCM, Advocate N. Manikanta, besides several other office bearers and dignified persons, the Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Manipur, have jointly opined the necessity for inclusion of Meiteis in the Scheduled Tribes list in order to protect our identity and indigeneity. Members present expressed the need to launch fresh moves to press the government for recommending the demand of ST status to the concerned authority in view of the current developing law and order situation in the state. Members present also expressed the need to take up fresh agitations in support with all CSOs and other stakeholders of the state for pressing hard of the demand of ST status for the Meitei community. STDCM has also appreciated the initiative of Meitei Tribe Union, World Meitei Council and Kanglai Pak Kanba Loop of the Missed Call campaign for inclusion of Meitei in the ST list. Manipuri students of Tejpur University today donated relief materials for the inmates taking shelter at Thanga Wangma High School Relief Camp and Moirang Shangthong Relief Camp. The donation of relief materials has been made out of the money accumulated by sale of eatables items at Tejpur University by Manipuri students. Speaking on the occasion, Nongmaithim Sophia, research scholar of the Department of Food Engineering and Technology, Tejpur University, expressed that Manipuri fraternity of Tejpur University have been trying to find ways of extending help and support to the victims of current Manipur crisis, and after taking up the initiative of opening food stalls by the Manipuri students of the university, they have been able to raise certain sum of money with the money they are today donating the relief materials including winter wear, edibles and other daily use essential items. She also expressed that the state authority must also look into the shortages and hardships of the inmates faced while they are taking shelter in the relief camps.
Student of ama oiragasu akhoi ahangbu matamda akhoi university dagi akoina haidi akhoi course to phajana khanghalaba matungda permission piraba matungda akoina university matungda akhoi food stall hangjabane haidi pung ahum mari mutang hangjabane evening da nong makak hangjabani aduda akhoi university side dagi su me amamana mateng pangbi haidi pot leiba lak piragasu pot leida bida paisa mateng pangaga chatpi khiba mayam amasu yawe asmai tawduna akhoi haidi akhoi yang mai pakna ngasi mayam gi maphamda ngasi pot akhoi gi thunganjaba ngamjare ahanbada akoina ngasi gi oina akoina chatubasi thangda santhongda hana chajarure thangda santhong hairati khalona yae akoina ahanba chatubase akhoi moirangi santhong hariba ribiki maduda chajarure aduda ido akhoi gi angamba khara angang breakfast material khara adudi akhoi gi ahan singna sisnanaba water bag adudi khungu adudi sandal na chingba mayam ama akhoi gi ngamjaba khara yinthokjarure aduga akhoi ani subalak jariba mafam asna akhoi gi thang moirang tim leikai sidai akhoi gi SC girls hostel sidai leiba relief camp sida akhoi ngamjaba mu akhoi sidai mu yinthokjari.
In a release issued yesterday, Manipur IMA has conducted a one-day people's campaign at Kaishamthong IMA Kaithal, participated by women folk and women vendors of Kaishamthong area. The people's campaign highlighted that the Meiteis must not forget the current crisis is a result of incessant and rampant attacks by the Kuki militants, and that it must also not be forgotten that the current is not yet over, where Kuki militants have been continuing their attacks on Meitei community using bombs and bullets. The release also added that the ITLF, which has been formed under the instigation of Kuki Paite Marzo community, shall never be able to release its dream, and also added that the Meiteis must unite in order to fight the present war against the Kukis. Manipur Masters Athletic Association, during a press meet held at its office at Chingmairong Khongnang Ani Karak Bazaar, India's ground floor, has appealed the concerned authority to declare the results of the election of its office bearers that were held on 29th November 2022, which has been kept unannounced for more than 1 year. Speaking to media persons, association's former General Secretary R.K. Chorjit expressed that earlier monetary assistance were being provided by the state authority for the upliftment of the players. However, due to the tussle and confusion amongst the members of the association, the monetary assistance has also been stopped, and thus raised the question as to why the election results have been left undeclared for more than 1 year, further expressing that the concerned authorities take appropriate steps for declaring the results before the scheduled 2024 February's Hyderabad competition.
Hena performance people ngaba adu ko igani hena khanjai adu yar masi amukusu hanna koina perinum chu electronic media gi through dagi maji thuna haido pinaba madu gi deadline amuju PBU kari gumba masida akona chatting mango chatting gi siri mango ne gasin haido pirakta ba tagadi akoi makha taba akoi sanaro singi side dagi koi kari toro ko ya ba habidri koi matam matungina koi khanna ga koi parokani maduda thodona koina sai concern authority singa koi lebi ba singa koi da thodona koi da nungai taba ko taba thabigano machi koi yam sengna thamoi sengna koi hajare bani koi.
Stay tuned, we'll be back with more updates.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdok Jere, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazaar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
40 years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Welcome back from the break. Now moving on, a one-day free eye checkup camp was organized yesterday at Sara LP School, Sribar, Kachar by Nongin NGO in collaboration with Silchar ERC Eyes Hospital. The free eye camp was attended by Nongin NGO, Advisor Khaidem Biren Matum Gunadhon, Chairman Sarad Laishram, General Secretary Posangbam Pratima Devi, Treasurer along with Executive Members H. Dasumati Devi and Ningthaujam Bir Mohan Singh. During the camp, a total of 185 patients were provided free medical assistance, including 26 cataract patients and 86 reflection patients. Representatives of 10 political parties has donated blankets and mattresses for the volunteers and members of Hainaubok Laimaram Women Joint Committee who have been playing an active role since May 3rd, fighting and guarding the villages against the Kuki militants. The distribution of blankets and mattresses were held at Laimaram Kangjaibung Community Hall. The program was attended by JDU's Dr. Nimai Chan Luwang, JDU's Dr. K.H. Loken, CPI-M State Secretary K.H. Shanta, NCP President S. Ibo Yaima, RSP State Secretary K. Manoranjan. Committee Network for Empowerment CONE and National Viral Hepatitis Control Program NVHCP have jointly organized Hepatitis B and C screening, awareness and vaccination program from November 20 till 26 under the title of International Testing Week. Speaking to media persons, CONE President R.K. Nilakanta expressed that the International Testing Week has been organized in order to create an awareness among the masses of the seriousness of the rate of communicability of hepatitis B and C, and also to let others know who are infected with hepatitis B and C, however, who goes hidden without any diagnosis or treatment.
Naaraga leba masing na yamna wangba duga diagnosis tawraga treatment tawraga leba masing na yamna niamna maram no oiraga friends the best tawba coalition plus haidana kawba organization amana leba yankai hundoi da magi partner organization singa for November 20 to 26 Foxy International Testing Week haidana mintwalaga week long campaign amaka kano tawani pangthok 753 country da organization samaga partner tawraga siliba Sigi Manunda for the community network for empowerment for Haribasna India gi oil moigi partner ne adana ko nasu haukiba November tarik pundagi hauraga ngasi tarik punga taruk hausida for the tongan ba campsing siluraga koi Manipur gi tongan ba target population ne ba that is B about the C screening tongnabagi pudong sa ba silogzeraga lakone ngasi sina namit tari ni Suba koi aroi ba long campaign asigi evaluation bagi hauramne mamang ta tawdigo campsing na koi high risk population da ngata focus piraga ngasi sina general population gi marak tadi hari na laina asigi at least saurak ko picture se kamaina lagi haidana
Arogya Ayurveda Clinic has been opened at Nagamapal Dreams Road by Thangmaiban Assembly Constituencies MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan. Speaking during the inaugural function, Dr. Thigujam Sweta Bums Ayurveda expressed that the Arogya Ayurvedic Clinic has been opened in order to provide emotional and mental treatment to persons who have been affected by the current crisis and who are leading a life filled with trauma and mental stress. She further expressed that the ancient Ayurvedic treatment has been providing relief to all age-related ailments, including ankle problems, backache problems, and mental stress, and urged people to adopt the form of Ayurvedic treatments. She also appealed to any person suffering from mental stress or trauma to visit the Ayurvedic clinic for consultation and treatment. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts. For Kakching and Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Traffic is seen normal on the roads and people are seen buying essential and other commodities during the curfew relaxation. Moving on to the national news, all 41 workers trapped in the Silkyara tunnel in Uttarakhand have been rescued. The workers were trapped after the tunnel collapsed on November 12. The rescue operation lasted 17 days. The rescue team used rat hole mining experts to drill through rubble to create a passage for the workers. The workers' safety was the top priority. After 17 days of the marathon operation, 41 workers have been evacuated from the Silkyara tunnel. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami, in a social media update, expressed gratitude for the progress, stating, "With immense blessings of Baba Bautnath, prayers of crores of countries, citizens and relentless hard work of the rescue agencies involved in the operations, pipe lying through the tunnel has been completed and our brothers will soon be evacuated. The successful completion of the pipe pushing work across the debris at the Silkyara tunnel marks a crucial step toward the safe evacuation of the remaining workers." Chief Minister Dhami, in a tweet, announced the achievement, emphasizing the preparations are underway to ensure the safe rescue of those still inside the tunnel. Rat hole miners, known for their expertise in navigating tight spaces, were observed stepping out of the Silkyara tunnel with their drillers. Additionally, National Disaster Response Force NDRF and the State Disaster Response Force SDRF teams equipped with specialized gear entered the tunnel, intensifying efforts to reach and evacuate the remaining workers. Indian High Commissioner Vikram Doraiswamy profound words resonated powerfully during a recent London event. His message was clear: never forget, never forgive, never again. This sentiment reflects India's stance against the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. This gathering at Gandhi Hall, India House, was more than a memorial. It was a reaffirmation of India's commitment to combat terrorism. Doraiswamy emphasized the country's progress in enhancing security and establishing a clear policy against tolerating terrorism. This approach marks a significant shift in India's strategy for international safety and cooperation. The Indian High Commission's social media message united people in remembering the 26/11 victims. The online tribute posted on X, formerly Twitter, reinforced the collective memory and resolve against terrorism. Attendees included UK and Indian dignitaries, symbolizing a joint front in the fight against terror. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 94028900982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel, or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur creates history with induction of INS Imphal, first Visakhapatnam class warship. Supreme Court issues direction for ensuring burial and cremation of bodies. World Meitei Council reaches the target milestone of 1 lakh online petitions, optimistic that United Nations will now reassess the biased press release. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur and Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.